All right, advice. Different relationship with woke sister. Oh, difficult relationship with woke sister. All right. Now, it's sister, S-I-S-T-E-R. So, I mean, I feel like that's a relative. If it was S-I-S-T-A, then it'll be a different thing, right? All right. Hey, Bill, I'm a recent big fan and lady listener. Look at this, 2 ladies in a row. My boyfriend introduced me to you. We watched Paper Tiger and I had my political defenses up. He saw me making faces and just told me to wait and hear you out. I opened my mind and really heard what you were saying. It was hilarious. You brought my defenses down and taught me a lot. Now you're my favorite comedian. I listen to every podcast. Look at that. Look at that. I brought you into my world of ignorance. I have a difficult relationship with my sister because although she seems to be doing better, she's 20 years old and has already dealt with so much depression. Oh, that sucks. However, it just keeps getting harder to keep a relatively good relationship with her. Yeah, it's exhausting. It's exhausting to have a relative that's depressed. To try to fucking pull them up off the mat every day is exhausting. You know, as much as you want to help them out, you know, there are times where you're just like, fuck. Anyway, however, it just keeps getting harder and harder to keep a relatively good relationship with her. I've always tried to help her as much as I can as a sister, but she sulks a lot and really feels sorry for herself. It affects our relationship because she insists on keeping us, parentheses, me and her other sister, at a distance to protect us, in quotes. She doesn't realize how much of a cop-out that is. We all have struggles. Well, it just seems like there's a difference between actually being depressed and just being a mopey asshole. I would think, with my lack of any sort of psychology degree. She thinks hers are worse than anyone's. She's also glued to her phone when we hang out and can't hold a conversation with me despite my many attempts. All right, is she depressed or is she self-involved? That's the question for me at this point. Anyways, it seems like she spends all of her time on social media, so it seems fitting with all this that she would fall victim to the white women hijacked woke movement. Would also be, if she's on social media all the time, that's also, they say it really is bad if you're a depressed person. Anyway, this is part of the reason I don't feel comfortable around her. I can't be myself. I feel like I have to walk on eggshells. Well, what is she going to do? Cancel you from the fucking Thanksgiving table? You got to go the other way. I would just start acting extra ignorant. Which I think is the solution to all of this. All of these overly sensitive fucking people, you just act like more of an asshole. And it truly is. That is the balance of nature. If you're going to get overly sensitive, I'm going to be overly annoying. If you're going to fucking be a good shit, I'll meet you in the middle. All right. I feel like I have to walk on eggshells around her or she'll jump on me for saying something wrong. On Christmas, I was showing my parents comedians in cars getting coffee. My mom wanted to watch the Dave Chappelle episode, and my sister blew up at us about how we made some violently transphobic comments and went to her room. She came out remembering that it was Christmas and we had to get through dinner. I haven't talked to her since, but she's being fake nice at dinner, and I couldn't stand it. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you got to let people just go through their shit and let her walk out. And then what you do is you watch the comedians in car with Dave Chappelle and you just laugh extra loud. You laugh like fucking De Niro in Cape Fear when he was at the movies. Since my problem with her is twofold, I don't know how to approach it. I'm tired of trying to meet her halfway. She calls me and acts like she wants to hang out, but when she does, she doesn't do anything. It's like she's not even there. How do I explain to her how I feel without her getting defensive? Should I even try to talk to her at all? Where should I start? Anything helps. Thank you for reading. I appreciate your perspective. Yeah, you are completely being held hostage by her emotions. All right? This person doesn't sound depressed to me. They just sound like a fucking asshole. This is what I would try. But, you know, if she really is depressed, I don't want you to say something fucked up to her, and God forbid she does something crazy. So what I would do is I just would stop fucking reaching out to her as much. And when you hang around with her, if she wants to be a mopey asshole, that is not your fucking problem. When you were a kid and you laid in bed and you were like, what is my dream in life? Is my dream in life to cheer up mopey assholes? Try to figure out why they're mopey even though I was in a good fucking mood? Fuck her. If you want to watch Comedians in Cars with Dave Chappelle, you watch that shit. She doesn't want it. She wants to go to her room. Fine, let her go to her room. And when she comes out screaming and yelling, be like, look, I want to watch this. I didn't tell you not to go to your room. I didn't try to make you stay here. Yeah, I don't know. She's only 20. Maybe she'll grow out of it. Hopefully you guys will laugh about it someday. But I think it's really not about her at this point. I think you need to sort of reclaim your own happiness. And when you're around people, even if they're relatives and they don't make you happy, then, you need to fucking protect yourself. All right? You should go hang out with somebody fun. Have a good time. Oh, my God. I would break her balls. Be like, little sister, you know what I love about you? You remind me why I love my friends so much. Because they're not you. No, you can't be that mean. That's what I would do. I think you've sort of lost yourself in this. And I think it's, from what you've told me, she's being a little controlling. And if she wants to hang out and she's going to sit and look at her phone, then she's being a douche. I would just look over, you can look at your phone at home. What the fuck did you come over here for, drinking my goddamn booze? But know that I'm a douche. So there is that. And I have no degree in anything. So good luck to you. All right. I got to be honest with you. I read that whole thing and I felt bad for you. I didn't feel bad for her at all. Fucking idiot storming down the goddamn hall.